Hi guys! So it feels like such a long time since I sat in front of the camera and talked. I feel like I've just been doing loads of fashion-y videos and I really just wanted to sit and do YouTube and chat, so I thought I'd do a product review. And where is it? What I'm going to be reviewing is this the Roche Posay Effaclar, I'm probably butchering how you say that, purifying foaming gel. And I thought I would review this here because this is a pretty well-known skincare brand and it's also really expensive, and I thought it would be a useful review to listen to if you're someone who is interested in skincare and different cleansers and stuff, and especially for the more pricey ones. I think it's always relevant and interesting and useful to get like feedback before you consider buying it or anything. Reason why I bought this, I never ever buy expensive skincare. I've never bought like an expensive cleanser. This is around £10. I got it out of Boots. The reason I bought this was because a couple of weeks ago my skin just went absolutely crazy. I don't even know what happened to it. Like, I normally have a combination to oily kind of skin. I get very oily down the middle, but it's not really that bad a lot of the times, but it is definitely more on the oily side than the dry side. I've never had dry skin, but a couple of weeks ago it was just like crazy oily, like ridiculously embarrassingly oily. Like, I would go to work and by like my lunch break I'd go to the bathroom and like look at myself in the mirror and it was like a puddle on my face, and it made my makeup look so bad. It made like my makeup, you could see the foundation on my skin just sitting there, and whenever I like made facial expressions, like my makeup would like sink into the cracks of my face. Like, it was that oily and it was so horrible and embarrassing. And so I like tried using different foundations I had, and I tried like primers, I tried powdering, I tried all the different things you normally would do if you're just having a bit of an oily day, but it lasted for a really long time. So I thought I will get to the root of the problem and buy a cleanser specifically for oily skin. And I decided to like buy a more expensive one because I've heard a lot of really good things about this brand. It's the La Roche Posay, I'm probably saying that wrong, Effaclar, but you probably know what I'm talking about. I've heard a lot of people on YouTube talk about it and a lot of people swear by it, so I thought like I'll pay the £10 and it will sort everything out. Like, it'll be an investment because it'll like sort out my problems and all of that stuff. I was like, if you're going to spend money, it's good to spend it on your skin. So just like an overview of what it's like. What I usually use to wash my face is this Garnier Pure Active one. This is an exfoliator. It has little beads and stuff in it. This is purely a gel. It's just a clear gel. I'll show you. Just like a really clear gel, and then it foams into such a lovely lather. There's so many bubbles. It becomes such a rich lather, and it's really nice whilst you're using it. It feels really soft. But I'm just gonna get cut to the chase. I really hated this here, and basically, right, this one is the one specifically for oily sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, but I thought there would be no harm in having something that's for sensitive skin because surely that would just be fine. But I got the oily one because I was having the oily problems. And what would happen when I'd use this at night, and it would be like the really nice foamy gel, and as soon as I rinsed it off my face I would be so dry. And yes, I wanted it to like help dry out my face a bit, but it was too much. It completely stripped my face of all natural oils completely, and it was so tight and uncomfortable. It was such a horrible feeling, and it didn't really matter how much I moisturised after or what kind of moisturiser I used. It would just feel so horrible and tight, and then I'd go to bed in the morning, I'd wake up and it would feel normal again, but it wouldn't reduce the oiliness at all during the day. I'd put my makeup on and still, like by the middle of the day, I'd be just as oily. So then I decided maybe I should use it morning and night, and it was still really uncomfortable to use. And this is meant to be for sensitive skin, and I just could not imagine what it would be like if you had sensitive skin in the slightest, because I really don't have sensitive skin, and it was like, it felt abrasive and uncomfortable to me. Even though there's no particles or anything in it, it just felt so harsh, and I was like, if I had sensitive skin this would just be unbearable. but I started using morning and night to see if it would help with the oiliness, and it didn't. But the worst thing about it was I started to get really bad spots, and I've always been someone who gets spots kind of easily, but like whenever I get spots they're just like the regular ones, like with the white top and everything. That sounds disgusting, but this here product gave me like, it was like lumps underneath my skin, like really sore red lumps that were really like hard and really painful, like even when you weren't touching them. And I still have one on my neck. I don't know if you can see it. It's like, it's really sore and really big, and I got them all on my forehead, on my cheeks, along my jaw, and I never get spots any of those places. Like I always, like probably since I've been like 15, consistently only got spots like around my chin and my nose area, and I just started getting lumps everywhere, like really sore, red, inflamed lumps. They didn't have like a white top or anything, it was like they were under the skin. And as soon as that started happening I was like, maybe it's like the transition period, but like changing between different cleansers and new skincare routine. But the more I continued with it, the worse it got. So since then I have not used this, and I don't think I ever will use it again. I have completely put it to the side, and I'm still like trying to get rid of all the lumps I've been using. I've gone back to my old cleanser, which I really recommend. This is an exfoliator, but I just use it to wash my face with at night. It's the Garnier Pure Active Anti-Spot Exfoliating Scrub. I just went back to this. I started using like topical spot treatments. I can't remember of the name of my one off the top of my head, but I had to use it for like a really long time, and it's quite strong. I don't really like using it. I try to avoid it if I can, but yeah, like this seems like such a negative review, but I just thought that for a cleanser that's £10, it would be worthwhile me telling you guys that I personally didn't enjoy it. Because if you were thinking about getting it, like £10, a lot of money to spend on a cleanser. It's not going to work for you. It might work for you. I know loads of people, I read loads of reviews, people swear by it, but something about it was just too much for me. It was too drying, it went like too far. Like it was meant to dry, but it just went like too far. Maybe if I had bought the one for normal skin, it wouldn't have attempted to dry my skin out so much, and maybe it would have been okay. But I really don't think I'll ever try it again. Just something about this reacted really badly, and the fact I still have like some of the spots and everything, I'm too scared to go near it. This just kind of felt like I was rubbing like my skin and washing it off and stripping like all of the oil off the top of it. But yeah, like, oh, I don't like leaving it on such a bad note, but like I said, I thought this might be useful to some people because it is so expensive. And yeah, I might do some more reviews. Tell me if you like hearing about like just single reviews, or maybe these videos might be a bit boring, especially if you're not like in the market for a cleanser. But yeah, just let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you've tried this, if it worked for you, if it didn't. Maybe there is some way I could use this better, because I really don't want to waste it. Like if you have suggestions, let me know. But yeah, unfortunately it didn't work. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!